Hello, Astroduck, and Pete, and Blake. Hello, Oliver. And Movie Bros. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, yeah, there's a meteor shower, isn't there? Are you seeing many? Are there any? Have you found many? Is Perseids right now? Would I see many if I took out 5 on one video? Nice. How long did it take you to see those 5? Hello, Hunter. Cider run. I don't know if people are in the giving mood. Do you have yourself set as a minor in YouTube? Maybe they're just restricting you because of your age, because you never seem to get gifts. Okay, it's the Delta one. I saw that there were meteor showers, but I thought they were probably not the big ones, so I didn't think I would live stream those. I like to do the more well-known that I know maybe if I wait an hour, I might see a couple. What am I showing you today? Those 5 were in a 20-second span? How dark are your skies? Mr. Han. Mr. Han. Where did I see that from? That Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Mr. Han? Probably. Oh, is it the Karate Kid? I could have sworn when Sean Penn Spicoli had a pizza delivered to his classroom, that was the teacher's name. I don't know. Mr. Han? Okay. I don't know. I could have sworn that was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know what I'm thinking of. But this is what I'm doing today. This is going to be the target. Bortle 6. Nice. Good for meteors, at least. So this is what I set up. I set up a 2-panel mosaic because I really wanted to capture the lagoon, but I also wanted to capture this area too. So I figure if I get either one of these in its own will be a nice shot. This is live. So this is going to be what I'm going to capture today. And if I have time before the moon becomes too much, I'll go for panel 2. If not, at least I have panel 1. So that's my target. It's not going to be out all night, so I'm going to switch over to a galaxy in the second half of the night. On August, I think I usually do that, Movie Bros. I know I do live stream. Yeah, I think there's an audience for that. In fact, I was checking my Ring cameras. They can go 30 minutes before I have to refresh or they time out. But if I get the upgraded plan for $20 a month, it's continuous and I never have to worry about refreshing. But I'm like, $20 a month for my surveillance cameras? That's kind of steep. I'm going to start in about probably a half an hour. I'm a bit early here, folks. I should have called it Live Milky Way. People seem to be interested in seeing the Milky Way. I should have done that again. Want me to rename it? Live Milky Way. Nah, that's okay. Oh, thanks for that warning, Hunter. Hunter is our local, is our group meteorologist. He's a weatherman, but on the East Coast. Yeah, change the name. That's okay. If we get a small audience, that's okay. I don't expect big audiences. It's past 10 p.m. already. Let people sleep. Upgraded to an 8.8. Wow. Only 8 p.m. there. Where are you? Are you in the Midwest? Must be. An 8.8 tsunami. Wow. I got at least 21st cousins that live in California. They all used to live in San Francisco, but they've spread out. So I got a lot, and second, third, probably over 100 relatives in California. That's where all my cousins are. My mom's whole side of the family is in California. My dad's side of the family is mostly here. Hey, Dustin, good to see you here. I'm starting to have a backlog of data with all these clear skies now. I've got my 4-panel mosaic. I still need to process. I've got the anteater. I still need to process. I'll probably be finished with Deerlick tonight, and then I'm doing a 2-panel mosaic on the lagoon. Hello, Bluegrass. Finally, I noticed the nights are starting to get longer. Before I had to end my imaging at around 5:30 a.m. my time. Now I can push it to about from 5:30 now to about 5:45 a.m. without my ADU going too high. Yeah, I noticed that. I was just looking at the forecast, and I see nothing but clear skies now. And I'm hoping, I'm really pushing to get as many objects as I can before the moon comes back. So what I noticed that I can do is I can image whatever I want right up until the moon is about 60%. They say you don't image past when the moon is past 40%, but I can push it to 60% because I wait for the moon to set. But after 60%, the moon is in the sky all night long. And when it's after 60%, I can still do the bright Messier targets like globular clusters. 30 clear nights in a row. Wow. I think the last 2 nights I've gone all night. Hello, Caleb. Dustin, how's the progress on that The big mount. I remember you told me 3 weeks. Are you still on with that big scope? Are you still on target? +20 clear nights. Good for you, Cider. The white moving blob in the sky. Oh, right there. Yeah, what is that? Maybe a satellite? A plane, maybe? Oh, you spoke with Plane Wave today. How exciting. I'll start imaging probably in 20 minutes. I'll put a timer on there. Here alone is massive. I forgot that the plane wave mount has to sit on a pier. I just, okay, I kind of made this assumption that they'll just sit on the ground. I forgot about that. Well, they got to go on the pier as well. They're so big. 1-inch thick steel. Pete, that is very generous of you. Thank you, Pete. Pete just gifted 50 memberships. Thanks, man. Cider, you're never going to get a free one. Don't even try. Thanks again, Pete. That was generous. Pete is always very generous. Bluegrass just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. Thank you, Bluegrass. You guys are awesome. You're paying for my next month at Starfront. Thanks, guys. That's really generous of you guys. They're still coming. Yeah, we have a very generous community here. In gifting and sharing their knowledge. It's pretty amazing. It's, every stream, Cider is wondering how come he never gets a gift. You know, if I could do one directly for you, Cider, I would, but it doesn't work that way. They're random. Right. Stan is still asking for my old peer cam. The DC server is great. Hello, caveman. Sometimes I think they go even outside of our stream, and subscribers who aren't even on the stream will get gifted. You never know. It goes to people in the stream. It goes to people outside of the stream. Because one time I tried to give Brody a membership, and it kept going to people outside of the stream. Even though Brody was the only one in the stream, I made a special stream just for Brody so I could gift him one, and it didn't work that way. It kept skipping Brody. Okay, thanks, Dustin. It's good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by, man. Cider, I could try. I could try Cider and gift you 10. Want me to try it? It ain't gonna work. No. Yeah, I know it ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, if you're over 500, you're not gonna get one. It ain't meant to be. Yeah, right. I love that color peer camera. Can you guys see the Milky Way yet? I think I see it right here. It's gonna start showing up pretty soon. We're going to have a lot of data to process because how bright is the moon right now? It's still not even 30%, right? I got a lot of stuff to process. Do you guys think 9 or 10 hours is going to be good enough for Deerlick? I think it would be good enough for the galaxies, but I don't know if I really want to spend more than that trying to get that IFN. I don't know. I don't know if the IFN is worth it. It was worth it on M81 and M82 and a couple of other objects, but I don't know. It's 27%. Come on, what? Yeah. I was really only interested in the galaxies when I started it. The big galaxy and that quintet. I don't think Pete would be in. Pete's already processed Hunter's data for the Deerlick, which was really good. So I know the excitement for doing it again with my data probably isn't there, but I can't wait to do it. All right. Was Hunter's IFN data? Uh, I didn't think it was that strong, was it, for his Deerlick? Videos of Russia after receding. What videos are you seeing? Oh, you want my data for the IFN. The water receding. Gotcha. Really? Wow. Oh, the earthquake was. I thought that was the measure of a storm somehow. I'm not with the current news that there was an earthquake off of the coast of Russia. When did this happen, actually? I'm totally not up to date on this. I'm gonna pull it. Is that a front page story right now? Oh, there it is. Massive earthquake triggers tsunami alerts for entire U.S. West Coast. Oof. Oh boy. When when did this happen? I can definitely start seeing the Milky Way here. I have not been looking at the news today. You know what I've been doing today? I've been binging and watching the third season of Squid Games, and I got a haircut. 2 hours ago. Oh boy. He is on base out where? On the West Coast? Mass evacuations in Hawaii? I remember there was a giant tsunami in, was it Japan? Where they had levees, but what good were the levees when the ground sunk by 30 feet? And what was the one that, there was one that wiped out over 200,000 people? Was it Indonesia? This is kind of, tsunamis are very scary. I want to check out some videos of this after my live stream. I think when the tsunami comes up shore, I mean, those are actually very fascinating to watch, and watching cars drift away. Oh, even on this one they're getting some? Tied for sixth strongest. Wow. Did this earthquake hit on land or was it in the water? The where do they call it? The epicenter? I don't know if that's what you call it. Starting to get dark. You can start to see the Milky Way right here, everybody. I'm starting to see it. It's coming in strong. Yeah, I think we already saw some of those cider. They were cool. We were looking at them on our members stream. They were very good. Oh, did you? Okay, let's go see your Milky Way picture. On wide field. Is that it right there? Chicken Man. Wow. Very nice. Look at that. Excellent. That's incredible. Very nice. Nice shot. I wonder if I can capture the Milky Way with my Skycam, you know, 7 second and then 7 second exposures and then stack them. I just wonder how the obstructions here would look. I could do a time lapse. Yeah, that I know. The rotation will be an issue. Yeah, time lapse. Hmm. Yeah. Where would I send the files if I want to do a time lapse? I don't want to fill up my local drive. I think I would send it to OneDrive, right? That would probably still fill up my local. Um, well, for example, if I wanted to do this, if I just say start capture and I say single frame, I don't want to capture video. I want to capture like 5-second exposures. Hmm. Oh, you say number of frames. Well, if I say the limit, doesn't that actually record a video? A 6-hour video? That would be a huge file, wouldn't it? No, I can't do that. I think single frames. Like single frame with 30 seconds in, like single frame, 1 minute in between. Wouldn't that work? I only ever do this with solar, so I'm not sure about how to do it with single frames. It's messing me up. Yeah, that's what I know that. I do that all the time with solar. I just want to make sure I don't want to record a video with that. So I think single frame, and then I'll have, say, whatever, some kind of limit there. And and I don't know, 30 seconds is probably overkill. I could probably go 2 minutes. 2 minutes in between. Something like that. I don't know how fast the Milky Way. I think 2 minutes would be smooth to see the Milky Way go across the screen. JP. Whoa. Oh. Let's get started. Wait. I'll come back to that. Let me get started. Okay, we're going after the lagoon. I looked at its location in Detroit, so I know it's higher in Texas. And you ran it for 7 hours. And you took an image every 15 seconds. That must have been very smooth for 15 seconds. I was thinking it would be smooth with 2 minutes in between. Viv, he's in Hong Kong, right? He's always on the rooftop. He'll be fine. He should go out on the rooftop and try and take some pictures. Tokyo? Oh, Japan? Oh, was it Japan? Why did I think Hong Kong? Okay, Japan. How did Quiv ever wind up in Japan anyway? Does anybody know the story behind that? It's not Japanese. Doing an autofocus right now. It's going to fail on that one. Probably work related. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Where's he from originally? He's French. He manages software projects. And he still has time to do all that astrophotography stuff. That's amazing. You loved almost everything there. Okay. I went to, work sent me to Brazil for 3 weeks when I used to work in IT. And I think I spent one time about 6 months on and off in North Carolina. I did a lot of traveling when I worked in IT. Quiv wrote several parts of Nina? Just in terms of plugins? Is that how that works? Oh my gosh, my autofocus is just not cooperating right now. Really? He did some of the core work. I didn't know that. I thought the most of it was done by this other guy. I forget his name. My autofocus is not behaving. One more try, maybe because the mount is pointing so low. I don't think the heat will mess with it, but it might be backlash that maybe I would have to set the backlash higher today. I don't know. Let's see if this last one goes. I don't got a good feeling about it, though. Okay, that's starting to look good. If I can just get that nice curve. Wow, I didn't know that about Quiv. Good for him. Hey, that's what I wanted to see. It'll finish now. You want to see that green curve. I'm nervous about the lagoon because I set it for 5-minute exposures, and I know the lagoon has a very bright core. Caleb, are you still here? How many hours do you think I would need on Deerlick if I wanted to capture? Should we just? You want to stack my Deerlick right now to see what 7 hours looks like? I'm going to stack the 7 hours I have on Deerlick. If there's no sign of IFN, I'm not going to. Let's do a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker. Oh. I think it was this one. NGC 7331. Yes, that's the one. 92 frames. All right. Okay, we're trying to find the Lagoon Nebula right now. Now, I captured the Lagoon in broadband in Detroit, but whenever I do broadband in Texas, it reveals crazy, crazy extra stuff. So we'll see. This might be interesting. And there it is. QL. All right, I'm downloading data from the cloud. It's going to take a minute. You're capturing the little... Is that the northern lagoon? That's near the bubble nebula bluegrass? Oh, the fast stack in Pixinsight. No, that's okay, Stan. Pixinsight is a pig. It really hogs the CPU. All right. I just want to see if the lagoon is going to be blown out. Hello, Trumpington. We're going after the Lagoon Nebula. Deer 3. Deer 3. Oof, that looks good. Hang on here. Now let's remove the stars. You see IFN already? Oh boy, there is IFN. Not much. Rotate. Oof, isn't that QL? And that's very faint IFN down here. Oof, look at that galaxy. I love it. I love it. That's 7.6 hours or so. Wow. Another 10 hours. Look at the quintet. It's so cool. So that's 100% view. When it's drizzled, it will be like that, which is pretty good. And when that's drizzled, it will be that big. Run, Grax. Go. Oh, now you see the... Yes. Now you see IFN more clearly. Here, let's do this too. I want to see the details in that galaxy. Hang on here. Where's histogram? Let's just do a quick stretch on it. I want to do an HDR. And let's take out the green. And let's run denoise. Needs a lot more data for sure. You see what happens when I'm going after galaxies and all that IFN just shows up. Holy moly. Well, while I'm capturing the lagoon each night, I can stay on the Deerlick. In the second half of the night, I'll keep adding 3 more hours to this while I capture the lagoon each night. It is the IFN is interesting, I have to admit. It's a lot stronger than I thought. I mean, that's only 7.6 hours of data, and look at that. There's the galaxy. Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm glad I picked this target. Yeah. Well, I still want to capture the lagoon. So that's my first half. After tonight, I'll have over 10 hours. And if it keeps staying clear at Starfront, I can capture it, like I said, up till the moon gets about 60%. Because I can keep capturing this after the moon sets. Until about 60%. Then the moon is in the sky all night long and I have to quit. Stan's had enough of watching me process. They've got to see Caleb or Pete do it. That's a lot of IFN. Isn't that awesome? Now I really want to do this and get that IFN. Holy moly. This is the part that I'm really happy about. I didn't think this would come in strong. The quintet, I thought it would be too small. You want to see it done right, of course. I understand. Okay, here's one exposure, 5-minute exposure of the lagoon. After I get 2 pictures, I'm going to stack them together and see if this is blown out or not. That's what she said. Because the lagoon is simply not in the sky for too long, it's too low. So I definitely will be capturing more on Deerlick. Let's see. I mean, look at this. I only have 42 minutes before it already has to do, oh no, I got a hour and 42 minutes before I have to do a meridian flip. Good. I got time. If you haven't seen it, that's what I'm doing with the lagoon. So it's going to be a 2-panel mosaic. Each of these areas could stand on their own as a cool picture, but to get them together, I could have gone 4 panels, but there's no way I'm going to capture that. I already did the Trifid. 4 panels would have been required for the Trifid, which you can see right there. Well, I could probably... That would be weird to do the Trifid with the data I already have without a 4th panel. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick stack. I've only got 1 sub so far. I'm going to do as soon as I get my second one, we'll see what 10 minutes looks like. Well, this is one I definitely wanted to do because I know the lagoon is really 2 parts. So I was thinking mosaic for this the whole time. And definitely Andromeda is the other one. Let's stack that data. Let's stack the 10 minutes. I just want to make sure 5 minutes is okay. Where's here? I just can't believe how much IFN showed up for Deerlick. I can already see color there. Oof, very nice. I'm not blown out, am I, guys? Or is this totally blown out? Is that star blown out here, guys? Am I screwed? Are my stars blown out? Should I just switch to 2-minute exposures? And pitch and get rid of the let's try 2-minute exposures like I did with the anteater. I'm gonna switch to 2-minute exposures here. I'm gonna put a pause on this. That's what I was afraid of. I thought it was the cord that would be blown out, but all those bright stars are surprising me. I could do that HDR and combine pictures, but I think 2-minute would probably be okay. 2-minute. Let's see. You had to do that yourself, Hunter? Okay. Yeah. 2 minutes really worked well on the anteater. We'll stack a few of these. Oh, did I close it? Yeah, those stars are just very bright. Read your last message. Okay, hang on one second. I want to see this. Very interesting. How about I download Nina? How about I download Nina? How about we do that on a private stream? How about we do that tomorrow, Caleb? We'll do that. We'll process something, and then once I start imaging, I'll also download Nina. Take it one step at a time. Yeah, we'll process something tomorrow on our members only live stream, and then I have to start imaging at some point. And once I start up my rig, I'll download it. Are we looking at 3i Atlas? What's that? Chapter 19. I don't want to bore everybody downloading software, Nina, that I'm not even that interested in myself. How does this data look, though? I was wondering if I would be able to reveal anything more than what I. It's looks pretty good. That's what we're going for right here. I'm not even familiar with that spacecraft. The interstellar. Oh, is that the interstellar comet? Chuck isn't looking at that. Is that what that was? It's an interstellar object. I think Pete was joking. Are people actually picking that up with telescopes yet? With amateur telescopes? Yeah, the media is running stories, of course. Hearing all the conspiracy theories. I heard about it. Every once in a while, we get one of those from outside of our solar system. Let's see, how many did we capture so far? We only captured one? What's taking so long? Why did that take so long? Did my guiding get screwed? Come on, I thought 2 minutes would be quicker than this. I said 2 minutes, right? Let's get 5 of them. 5, and then we'll look at 10 minutes of data. We'll stack the 5. "24 years ago? Orbiting our sun?" Yeah, the second one just downloaded. Oh, I never did do that time lapse. Next time. Time lapse, mime lapse. But there's the Milky Way. Let's just see how that works. I'll go Milky Way. I don't want to record videos. We'll do single frames. And I'll put 2 minutes in between. As long as it doesn't interfere with my main imaging. If I say start, and I'm doing it right now, guys. If I say start, now let's see. Unlimited? Well, I'm still going to be awake, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. It doesn't matter. As soon as the Milky Way is gone, I'll see it and stop it. But where is it saving these two? I want to see these images. Probably something on my desktop. Sharp captures. I knew it. Right there. What's all this other crap? How much data is in there? I'm going to delete it. Let's see the pictures. Oh yeah, I did 2 minutes in between. Maybe 2 minutes is too much space. This computer is, it might need some processing to get it to look good. It's mono. That probably does it too. Yeah, that's what I just did, Caleb. I changed it to RGB. Yeah. Let's see the next one. Well, let's see how many pictures we got so far of the lagoon. Come on, open up. One more picture, then we'll stack. That'll be interesting comparison to see 5-minute exposures versus 2-minute. May have to restart for the settings to work, you think? Let's see. Oh, well, it's recording right now. No? Oh, it created a different folder. Okay. Why is it recording so many? Don't I have 2 minutes in between? Stop. Start. Why is it recording so many? I said to wait 2 minutes in between pictures, right? Why is it recording that many? Okay, now it's doing it. Now I see the countdown. Okay. Let's stack again the 2-minute exposures. Oh, I didn't get the last one yet. One more. Yeah, let's just do 8. I don't want to wait. You know, I'm impatient. Remove. Oh, it just came through. If this is blown out, then I'm really going to be upset here. But it can't be. Oh, that's much better. Much better. No? Let's see. 2 minutes is much better. You think? Do you think my 2-minute exposures are much better? When I drag my mouse over it, it doesn't say 1.0. Well, that doesn't either, really. Does it? I think the 2 minutes will be fine. Yeah. I'll stick with the 2 minutes. Yeah. Let's just compare. I'm curious. These are both 10-minute images. Let's remove the stars from this one. I know this is not a real test, but we're going to be comparing 2-minute exposures, 5 2-minute exposures versus 2 5-minute exposures. Hello, Mike. This is 2 minutes on the right. Really? 2 minutes has better color? But 5 minutes, well, looks like it has more data. Although I'm using the default stretch, so I don't know if that's a real good test or not. Unstretch both, then restretch? Oh, they look the same. How'd you know that was going to happen, Caleb? Now they kind of look the same. So it was all in the stretching. Oh, zoom in. Let's zoom into the core here. Five minutes, I don't think would have been a disaster. Image synchronize? What does that do? Where's image synchronize? Oh, here. My Deerlick is still in the picture. Is still on here. And then what? What does that do? Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Hey, that's neat. I never knew about that synchronize. Now, how did you learn about that one? How did you learn that stuff? How do you know about this? Wow. I can see this coming in handy when I asked you guys left or right. Remind me about that feature. This is still the old images? I'm doing 2 minutes. Maybe, should I go down to 1 minute? Yeah, let's go down to 1 minute. Isn't that what you suggested, Stan? Go up a folder? Oh my gosh. Why did it create a third folder? What did I change that it created a third folder? What did I do? I restarted it again? Oh. I restart when I do my solar and it doesn't create a new folder. Why would it do that here? Look at the Milky Way go. Look at that. Definitely down to 1 minute. Yeah, do we still got time? I know the Milky Way is already going away. Let's go down to 1 minute. Oh, I already stopped it anyway. The practice run, yeah. I can delete these 3. We don't. Oh, I deleted the 4th one. Bring it back. It snuck that 4th one in on me. I tried to do Control Z and bring it back. Okay. All right. It doesn't really look like the stretch. It doesn't look like the stretch on the. Do you think I should increase the exposure to 10 seconds? Because it's really not looking like we see it here. How about we go 10 seconds? Clean my trash bin. I think we can go to 10 seconds. You say 15 seconds? Okay, let's do it. 15 seconds. All right. Let's I'm going to delete this again. I want to delete those entries. Yes, 15 seconds looks much better. Yes. How does it look on the visual? Yeah, not bad. We got two. Scroll already. There we go. All right. You guys want to go see your latest pictures in Discord? Just let me make sure we're going. You see the teapot? Where's the teapot stand? I don't know the shape. I'm not that familiar with the Milky Way. Hello, Martin. Whoa, what happened here? Why did my HFR jump like that? Was there a blip in my guiding? Oh, what happened there? What happened? I got a little gust hit me or something? I wonder what happened. But I think that caused my HFR to jump. Look at that. That was nasty. Let's make sure it goes back down again. Okay. Huh. Weird. Oh, Discord. Yeah, maybe it did. Huh. We'll go to Discord in a second here. I want to see the time lapse of the Milky Way again. That's exciting. Dementia. Why? What did I forget? Isn't that cool? I like it. Yeah, I see that. Not much, but you can see it. It should be moving in line with the Milky Way because it's pointing at the Milky Way. I know I was thinking that I should make a YouTube short. I know it's already been done as a short and then show what I captured at the end of the night. I already have two shorts I've written the script for, and I haven't gotten around to making them. This will be a third one. Hello, Jack. Okay, I remember we saw this last, and here was my. This is very close to what we left off with the stream, but I was really wasn't liking the green in my picture, so I did it again, and I ran an SCNR, and I kind of did like that one. I mean, I really like this one. I'm if I was gonna put a picture on my wall, This might be the next thing I freaking make a print. That is just, I love the jellyfish nebula. You know, my narrowband data in Detroit isn't bad, guys. This data is 5 years old, captured with a 1600, and that's really good, if I don't say so myself. Gannon. M33, very nice. Nice shot. Your second edit of SH2174. Wow, nice star color. And that's all IFN. Wow, that's crazy wide field. Nice. I know, stupid amounts of IFN. That's crazy. Is this near Polaris or not really? It's got to be in the north, right? The north is where it seems like all that IFN is. No? Or maybe not. There's a lot of IFN around Deerlick, and that's not north, so maybe I'm wrong. Hello, Brian of Oregon. Oh, okay, Cider, we'll go look at that when I'm done with this. Circuit. 3 hours of the iris. Nice. Oh, Caleb's version of the jellyfish. What is IFN? Yeah, that's a good question. IFN is like, is it dust basically that's just beyond our own Milky Way galaxy? And we're picking up that this dust in between galaxies. But I think it's closer to our own Milky Way. I think it's right on the outskirts of our Milky Way. We're looking through like a slight clouds of gas. Is that what that is, guys? Is there a better way to describe that? Integrated flux nebula. Outer dust from our galaxy, yeah. Yep. Integrated flux doesn't really mean anything to the layperson. Yeah. But it's just dust on the outskirts. I used to think it was dust all the way out to those galaxies, but it's really just on the outskirts of our own galaxy. I don't know why they call it flux. What does flux actually mean? Very nice, Caleb. Now, you did go with the green. Dusty outskirts. That's even better, Jack. D-O. Dusty outskirts. D-O-S. DOS. Dusty outskirts. I like that better than integrated flux. Very nice, Caleb. But Caleb, did you have the same halo issue that I was having and you were able to deal with it right here? Did you have the same thing? Or did you deal with it early on? Very nice picture. It was there. You removed it as, yeah, okay. You removed it well. I thought I removed it well. No? I thought I did a good job, and I didn't have to invent any data. I mean, there's a star outside of this galaxy, and it's creating a glow and kind of a halo. Gannon, can anyone teach me how to fix gradients on galaxies correctly? You know, there's so many videos on YouTube. I'm sure you will find a multitude of. It depends what kind of tools you have. Oh, Pete's version of M2. Very nice, Pete. Uh, did you post that, Pete? Should I did you put that on Astrobin? Do I need to collaborate? Very nice pick. Ooh, interesting interpretation of that jellyfish. Wow, very reddish orange. Very fiery looking. Interesting choice of color there. Oh, there's a couple on Astrobin? Okay. After the stream, I'll get on that. And you did a pretty good job of that halo, too. Very nice. Did you post the jellyfish? Or is it too old, the data too old, you didn't want to do it? Small adjustments to your image. That's a really nice looking Iris Nebula circuit. Wow, look what Hunter got. Hang on one second. Just let me double check it, make sure everything's looking good. Already got a half hour on the lagoon. And I'm going to turn off the autofocus because when I'm watching the data, there's no need to auto. I can see that the focus is still good. Wow. That's a close crop. Very nice, Hunter. Six hours. These colors to me are perfection. I love the colors you got here. Fantastic. Yeah. I like everything about that. The stars look great. The color looks great. The detail is great. Nice job. Wow. Yeah. Quick process on Hunter's SH. That looks even more wide field. Wow. Very nice, Pete. Very nice. I like the IFN in this one even more so. I really like that. Good job. I mean, Hunter did a good job as well. But this is very nice. Excellent. The object right in between there is SH2174, and it's a planetary nebula, obviously, right? That thing is SH2174, but it's super wide field that they got all this IFN around it. Circuit, still working on that. Very nice. Mike, nice color on your version of the jellyfish. Nice shot, Mike. Nice detail. Cider, another version of his Milky Way. Look at that. Fantastic. I love it. Exceptional cider. Uh-oh. Did you guys see some clouds? Maybe not. I think you see some maybe very slight haze when you do this. Maybe not. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you later. Tomorrow, Nina. Yeah.